Paul said very sincerely. Mr. Charlie will tell you that, I am a person who has studied the book of changes and gossip and other things, but I have never had a very good master to get started, and my spare time is also relatively limited. So my research is relatively superficial. After speaking, Paul said again, by the way, Mr. Charlie, my new company will be officially opened in Orus Hill soon. Could you please help me take a look at feng shui? Charlie saw that this Paul was very friendly to himself, and his EQ and quality were relatively high. In line with the principle of reaching out and not hitting the smiley person, he smiled and said, when will your company open? I can take time to have a look. Paul was very excited and said, thank you so much. My company will open the day after tomorrow. If you have time, can it be tomorrow? It is okay. In the kitchen at this moment, Mei Ching has put on her apron, and with the help of Jacob, she began to process the ingredients and prepare to cook. Jacob hit the side, playing very diligently. He dreams of having such a day. He and his beloved Mei Ching can have a sumptuous dinner in the kitchen together. But he didn't expect that this dream would finally come true after 20 years. Mei Ching was full of emotion. She has lived in the United States with her husband for more than 20 years, and the two often cook together, but she has never made herself feel the way she is now. She feels that the man next to her, as long as he stands by her side, he can bring her an infinite sense of intimacy. Cooking for him by her, busy in the kitchen with him, full of joy and satisfaction. When two people are cooking together, there is always some friction and contact on the body. Sometimes they rub their hands, sometimes they touch other parts. Soon, the two of them are red face. After all, both of them have had a lot of past events, and they are each other's first love, and even when they first tasted the forbidden fruit, they both gave each other the first time. So after so many years, after seeing each other again, the hearts of these two people are always affected by the memories of the past. It is as if there is a strong magnetic field inside the two people, and it is the kind of magnetic field that the opposite S3X attracts. When Jacob laid hands on Mei Ching, they had been close to each other countless times, and had an impulse in heart several times, wanting to hug the other person directly in arms. But this impulse was quickly suppressed by the timidity in his heart. Mei Ching herself is very capable in housework, but today, because she has her first love around her, she also feels that no matter what she does, she seems a little absent-minded. Even always distracted by the man around her. A few times when she cut things, she almost cut her own hands because of distraction. Jacob was also a little absent-minded by the side. His energy was not on washing vegetables, picking vegetables, and helping Mei Ching at all, but on Mei Ching herself. At this moment, Jacob even regretted moving to Thompson's big villa. Because, if it were in the previous home, in such a small kitchen, two people were busy working in it. Even if they borrowed it, they would have to touch or even stick to each other. But the kitchen of Thompson's villa is really too big. Even if there are 5 people working in it at the same time, they can be in order without disturbing each other. Therefore, every time Jacob wants to get closer to Mei Ching, he needs to find some special reasons or excuses. Jacob struggled for a long time and didn't dare to hug Mei Ching. Every time he mustered up the courage, he soon persuaded himself against it. Finally, when Mei Ching put the shrimp into the pot, Jacob suddenly showed courage and hugged her from behind Mei Ching, and murmured nervously and excitedly in her mouth, "Mei Ching, over the past 20 years, I really missed you.